This map has 3 baseball fields, a dugout, a new social area, and a bunch more. If you've played gym class recently, you know that there's been a ton of updates to baseball. From new skins, to pitching, to hitting, to gloves, updates to the targeting system, a 1v1 game mode, updates to the new map, and even more I don't have the breath to say. But I think this one is the most beautiful. Everybody has really been hyping up baseball lately with all the recent updates. What's so crazy is, if baseball was its own game in the Quest store, it would be one of the most active baseball games as a standalone game. So how do the devs add to that this week? A map that has enough space to run a baseball game, another baseball game, another baseball game, a basketball game, and another basketball game. Now wait. Let me slow down. Here's the breakdown. Yes, this new map has 3 baseball fields and an area for 2 new basketball courts that will be over here. But there are so many cool details that go into this new park. So I'm going to share all of the big and small details so you can see why this is already one of the community's favorite maps. So when you first spawn in, you'll go into this new social area. It's got a snack area, and if you look real close, you'll see some cool stuff like popcorn, wrapped up food, chips, protein bars, and more. Now this really isn't part of the overall big update. It's just that, the detail here, it's really cool, so I wanted to share it with you. But speaking of detail, I didn't even mention that there are actual vending machines on this map. Again, not part of the major update, it's just pretty cool to me, so I wanted to share it. Now, when you're in the social area, you'll have 4 areas you can walk through. Each one of these takes you to a play area. Okay, so this is where the basketball courts are going to be. But if you take a look, you'll see that there are also 2 food trucks. One of them is the famous Baller Burger food truck, but next to it is the brand new Game Day Dogs. And this food truck is cool because the devs added a ramp so you can actually walk inside the food truck. Now, baseball in gym class has been around for about a year, but there are a lot of people who are just picking it up for the first time because of all of the new updates. Totally understandable. Me personally, I've been practicing a lot lately. Hitting and catching are the 2 things I need the most work on. Don't get me wrong, I can crush a home run, but that's because of these spots right here. 4 spots to practice your hitting and your catching, and I definitely recommend before you jumping into a game, getting a couple practice swings in. You'll find that the bats spawn in next to each spot, so all you need to do is stand on the spot, press B on the right controller or Y on the left controller, and it will pitch you the ball. Each time you press one of those buttons, a ball comes to you, and if you want to practice catching, drop the bat and use your hands. You can even spawn in gloves to practice with a glove. And you can play 1v1 baseball game modes by stepping on the spot. But what some people don't realize is, you and a group of friends can just play a free-form baseball game yourselves. This way, you can have people in the outfield, people on bases, a catcher, players rotating. I mean, you could just play a full-fledged game with a bunch of people. And I didn't even mention that if you have GC Pro, this map was added as a new private lobby. So you have your own version of it that you can customize the lobby settings of. And personally, this is one of my favorite ways to play. This is one of my new favorite maps in gym class. It's literally the first map to have 2 different sports playable on it, and you'll be able to spawn in both basketballs and baseballs on this map. I can only imagine just how creative the community is going to be when it comes to coming up with new games to play in this world.